Alright, today I want to take a look at some of the top layer 1 coins. But let's just take a quick look at the overall market. So right here we can see that fear and greed is neutral, exactly in the middle at 50. Altcoin season's at 25, so it's Bitcoin season still. And what I find interesting is the market is going flat sideways right now, right? So it kind of feels like a bottom to me. This is kind of like how a lot of coins feel like when they're at the bottom. Like everything's kind of boring, everything's going flat sideways. There's not too much excitement and there's not too much fear either, you know, it's just kind of going sideways, flat, it's boring, nothing's happening. And that's what the market kind of feels like to me right now, right? Just everything's just neutral. So to me, it kind of feels like a bottom. So when the market does start to move, if it starts to move upwards, which I think it will eventually, by now we're just in a boring sideways consolidation phase, right? Kind of like how Bitcoin was back here at the bottom, down here, right? It was kind of in a boring phase down here. It started to take off, obviously it got up here, and this was a scary phase, right? This was scary down here, but then we like pumped up, and then now it just feels different. Like there was a lot of fear, and there was a little fear here as well, right? But now it just feels like it doesn't feel scary, at least to me. I feel like the market's pumped a lot, right? And then we've had like a cool off, and now everything's just kind of settled, and we're ready for another pump higher. And I think the whole market's growing overall. Because back here, there was a lot of speculation, right? Everything was pumping like crazy, and it was kind of all like, there's a lot of mania going on, so we had a huge correction. But here, there's not as much mania. It's just from the Bitcoin ETFs, and Bitcoin and crypto in general is becoming more widely adopted, right? So there hasn't really been any crazy mania. I mean, there's been a little bit with AI and meme coins, but I think that's going to continue. That's going to come in waves, right? When the market pumps, you're going to get waves of that AI and meme coins. They're going to have, because they're the hot topics. Whatever the hot topics are in the markets in general or in life in general, when the market pumps, those are going to pump, right? Whether it's like right now at this point in time, it seems to be AI and meme coins. It could be something else at some point. Obviously, there was RWAs as well, a little bit. But yeah, whatever the hot narratives are in the world or in the markets, those are going to be the ones that pump a lot and have like a bit of a mania when the market pumps, right? So yeah, I think we're going to get another pump in the market overall soon enough. I think now's just consolidation, and we're just waiting for that next leg up in the markets, right? And then during the next leg up on Bitcoin, when Bitcoin breaks the all-time high and goes to new highs eventually, then I think all the top layer ones are going to start to break out all-time highs as well. Obviously Ethereum didn't even do it yet. When Bitcoin hit the last all-time high, Ethereum just about broke its previous all-time high from 2021, right? But only just, like, it didn't even really break it, right? It just kind of wicked above it with a tiny little wick, and then it just went down beneath it again, right? But we're still hovering above the highs. Like a lot of these coins, they didn't dump a lot. Like Bitcoin had like a dump, right? But then most of the altcoins now, they're kind of holding where they are, and Bitcoin's kind of holding where it is as well. But it looks pretty bullish to me. Everything's just kind of holding at the highs, and it just feels like it's consolidating at the highs. Like this is super bullish. It's like just one nice catalyst can just send everything over the edge. And Ethereum, obviously being the king of the meme coins, you know, once this breaks the all-time high, which it looks like it could do it soon enough, then, you know, everything's going to start to follow. And this is going to be super bullish. When Ethereum breaks the all-time high and actually sees a nice pump past the all-time high, it's not just a wick like we saw here, but we actually break through it properly, you know, this is going to be bullish. We're going to see some altcoin action if this happens, or when this happens. I believe it will happen. Yeah, and obviously the Ethereum ecosystem is going to pump a lot as well when this happens. So I have a massive bag of Yi. This is Ethereum meme coin, right? It's a dinosaur, okay? Yi's a dinosaur, and Ethereum is a dinosaur coin, right? It's the oldest coin, or one of the oldest coins. It's a dinosaur coin, okay? And Yi is a dinosaur coin, and this is a meme coin on Ethereum. So this could have a lot of success, in my belief. So yeah, I have exposure to Ethereum via Yi, right? It's like a high risk, leveraged bet on Ethereum, I guess you could say. So that's how I'm playing Ethereum. I'm going to go through some of these other coins, but quickly first, I just want to talk about my private group. So if you want to join one of these private Discord servers, I've made my one. It's currently $1 a month, okay? So that means you can join for $1 a month, and you'll be locked in for $1 a month for as long as you want to be in the group, okay? So even when I put the price up, you'll still be in a $1 a month if you buy whilst the price is $1 a month. When it's $5 a month, if you buy then you'll be in a $5 a month. Whatever price you get in at, is the price you'll pay for as long as you want to be in the group for, right? So right now it's super cheap. This is only for the first batch of people that can join for this price, as it's like basically early access. I've only just made this group. There's only 4 people in it so far, and my goal with this is to basically build a community of people that are like searching for gems, or you know, we're talking about different trades and stuff with leverage as well. I like a little bit of leverage trading, or like, you know what, meme coins, or just anything, looking for gems, looking for leverage trades on some of the bigger coins, or talking about altcoin investments for the long term, or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? I'm just trying to build a community of people that's like an efficient group, right, where we can find the best opportunities as like a unit, rather than just doing it all yourself. Like, you know, I'm like here researching, looking for coins and stuff all by myself. It's much better if there's a group and you're all looking for it, and you're all like kind of you know, moving as a unit, right? It's much more efficient. So yeah, you can also get access to my beginner course as well. So if you're a noob, then you can get access to my beginner course, and you can learn how to trade crypto properly, which will be useful for you if you want to do that. You can see my buys and sells, and you can see my watch list of high potential coins that I'm currently watching. So yeah, if you're interested in this, I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, we just looked at Ethereum, right? Ethereum looks pretty bullish. BNB still looks bullish. BNB's like obviously doing really well, and BNB currently has sort of like a PUMP.FUN ecosystem on it. It's not as advanced and as good as PUMP.FUN, but it could get better and it could improve, right? Obviously BNB is a big ecosystem, and they've got a lot of stable coins on BNB as well, and obviously it's like the biggest exchange. So Binance is the biggest exchange, so this is probably still going to grow overall, right? As I think the crypto industry is growing overall, and this is the biggest exchange in the crypto industry, I believe this will continue to do well. Solana still looks fine. It is kind of like at the bottom of its range, right? Not at the bottom overall, obviously, but at the bottom of its range since PUMP.FUN got launched in it, and you know, ever since Solana became like more popular. And now, yeah, it's just hovering around the highs pretty much, similar to Ethereum, right? So this is one of the most popular coins in the market, as you obviously probably know, and it's mainly because of meme coins, Solana, right? And I think meme coins are going to continue to be popular over time, because people are going to want to play the meme coin casino. It's a big part of crypto these days, right? So I believe Solana's going to continue to do well. I think SWI is another good one, because this is similar to Solana, okay? It's basically same sort of thing as Solana. It's a bit different, obviously, but it's the same kind of thing as Solana, right? But it's much newer than Solana. Currently a 6-7 billion market cap. No pun intended, I didn't mean to say that 6-7 thing. But yeah, it's in between 6 and 7 billion market cap. So it's basically a 10x away from where Solana is right now, or like a 20x or whatever from where Solana was at the all-time high, or a 15x or whatever. So yeah, this could be the next Solana, right? And if this is the next Solana, it could happen at any point, right? Because you see Solana, obviously Solana was just consolidating, going sideways, doing nothing, and then it just pumped like loads out of nowhere, right? Because of the PUMP.FUN ecosystem being launched on it, and all the other stuff that happened with Solana. So yeah, SWI could be a gem, right? It could pump like Solana, it could be the next Solana, and it could have like a whole ecosystem that becomes more popular, like a meme coin ecosystem and all that stuff, like Solana, considering it is similar to Solana, and it's actually faster than Solana, I believe. So yeah, this is currently a little bit over a 10x away from Solana, so I definitely think this has got a chance to do a 10 or a 20x for me. And I don't currently have exposure to this, but I am watching a meme coin on this, which is this one, Lofi, right? It's obviously down a lot since when it first came out, when it was all hyped up and stuff, when SWI was getting all hyped up, right? It went to 200 million market cap, or 250 million market cap. It's all the way back down to 7 million now, so it's basically at the bottom. And I believe that if SWI has a massive run, then this one could just take off out of nowhere and could go crazy, right? Because this kind of reminds me to charts similar to Turbo, for example. So Turbo did that, look, it had a big pump with the hype up to about 200 million market cap, and then it dumped back down to 5 million market cap. So it's pretty much the same sort of story as Lofi on SWI, right? And also Bonk as well. Bonk ran to 400 million market cap, and then Bonk dumped all the way to 10 or 15 million market cap. And obviously we know what happened with Bonk. Bonk pumped to like billions. So Bonk pumped to 5 billion market cap at the top, okay? So both of these charts look similar to the Lofi chart. You see, tell me that doesn't look similar, okay? So yeah, if SWI becomes successful and the meme coin ecosystem on SWI becomes more popular and everything, then I think this one could be something similar to Turbo and Bonk. So I'm watching this one. I didn't buy any of this yet, only because most of my money's tied up in Yi at the moment, so I don't really have loads of spare capital to just be going buying everything. But I am watching this one. I am interested in buying some when I do have the spare capital to put into it. So this could potentially be a good long-term hold for a meme coin. This is another layer 1 I think is pretty good. So this is the biggest AI layer 1, right? It's currently at the low points of its range ever since it pumped, since the beginning of the bull run. Obviously it came up and yeah, it's at the bottom of this range now. So yeah, this is the biggest AI coin. So this is obvious why I think this one could do well. It's the biggest AI coin, simple as that. It's the top AI coin, it has the most eyes on it, the most people know about it. So if AI is going to do well, and this is the biggest layer 1 in AI, this could do well. Yeah, it's really as simple as that. So this could be a good one. I've always got this one on my watch list, just so I can see if it's moving, and then I can trade this one. I'll be interested in taking longs on this if it breaks out or something, because I think it could catch on. And obviously it's probably a good long-term hold as well, right? If you want to just like, if you're the type of person that just has a long-term portfolio of the higher cap altcoins, then this could be a good one, I reckon. And another good layer 1 coin I like is Casper. Obviously I caught Casper back here ever since I think I started buying around 3 cents, I believe, at the beginning. I was DCAing all the way here, and then I caught the pumps up to here. So Casper was pretty good for me back here, but obviously it's been performing really poorly ever since then. It's just been going down a lot. The hype kind of wore off, right? But this could be a good long-term hold, or it could break out and start moving at any point, right? Because right now it's boring, it's not very interesting. The ecosystem within Casper is not very good, right? But over time, because the technology for this is pretty good, and it's got a bunch of super nerds working on it, so this could be a very successful project long-term, okay? So it could be a good long-term hold, or yeah, like what I'm doing, I'm just watching it still now. I sold Casper. I think I sold Casper at 10 cents or 13 cents or something. Yeah, I sold Casper when I saw it was kind of going down here, right? And then I sold it on one of these little pumps. But yeah, it could be a good long-term hold, because again, it's got a bunch of really intelligent people working on it and all that good stuff. And the technology's good and all of that. But yeah, I'm just watching this, and obviously if I see it start to move, then obviously I'll be looking into the news and seeing what's going on, and if there's some bullish things going on, then I'm going to trade this one. So yeah, I still think Casper's good overall, but obviously the hype just isn't there right now. But it could come back. Again, like we saw with Solana, you never really know exactly what's going to happen, right? So yeah, all of these layer 1s are just worth watching in my opinion, or holding if you want to. But I'm just watching them for leverage trading myself, because I'm only holding 100x potential meme coins now, because I'm a proper degen. So yeah, do what you want to do. And again, I'm going to put the link in the description for my group if you want to join. $1 a month for as long as you want to be in the group at this current time. That's the price I'm charging, and you get access to all this good stuff. So yeah, go check it out, link in the description. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.